Hello again, everyone. And I have a smile on my face today because I found the body. I've had wonderful suggestions as where to look. And to be honest, I think I tried all of them. However, there was one place that I thought was a likely customer, and I was dreading looking at that place. This is after it was tidied. This drawer is immediately below my cutting machine. There's the handle, you can see. That is after it was tidied. And what I tend to do is very often have that drawer slightly ajar, and I kind of rest things on the top of the stuff that's in there as I'm doing videos. I've come up with a good plan. I put a tray over the top of the drawer, and then I can just plonk things down and they shouldn't get lost. This lot was the rubbish that came out of the drawer before it was, well, after it was tidied. So there we go. Now you know I found it. I really searched high and low. So today, with a smile on my face, I'm going to do something with the butterflies that I cut out yesterday morning. Okay, I've also decided to have a go with this die. This is a memory box die, I think, and it looks to me like you could have it either way up, but I'm choosing to have it this way up. What I thought I would do, I was just playing around this morning, what I thought I would do is use a bit of this pale bit here, to go kind of behind there, and you know, your mind goes on, doesn't it? And then I thought, well, I could actually, how am I going to support this frail bit of greenery or whitery? And I thought, why don't I make a shaker card? Actually, that was one of the reasons why I decided to do it that way up rather than this way up, because this way up you could see all the bits that fall to the bottom. So my idea is this. I'm going to have that as the base, like this. I'm going to have the butterfly kind of, I think I'll only use one, kind of there like that. And then I'm just going to put another sentiment, a bar on there, rather than trying to stamp on there, make a bit more of a deal of it. And I just tried out with this little die here, and just a small sentiment, have a great day. So that could go on there like that. Do you see? That's my idea. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to try and make a shaker. I dug out my box of twinkles, and I think I've got some in here somewhere that will go with this colour. And what have I done with those? They're not there, are they? Are those the ones? Yes, I think perhaps I think they're going to look bluish. I think they've got a bit of blue in them. I think those were the ones. Right, let's get going. First thing, I'm going to put a piece of acetate of some description on there. And what I very often use, I've got a pack of very old overhead projector sheets, so I've kept the bits going in between because I thought they might come in handy for something, but I don't know if they ever will. So I'll take a little piece of this and I'll cut a piece large enough just to cover that. So let's do that now, and I'm going to stick that down. What I think I'll do, I'll put some dots of glue on the back of this, and I'm going to put some tape runner around the outside as well. So which way around to do it? Let's do this first. Right, we've gone all the way around. Let's pop my piece of acetate over that. Okay. Very gentle. I don't want the glue to squish out, so from doing it from this side, you can see. So I'll leave that just for a minute or two. What I want to do next is to do the surround for this, the well, to put the twinkle bits in. So I have got a couple of oval dies here. I've got various shapes of ovals actually, and I'm not absolutely certain which one this is. So if I made a circle like that from double-sided adhesive foam sheet, that should do for the well. I think that'll be deep enough. So let me cut those out next. Don't know which is the best way to put them on here to get the best out of the piece, but we'll see. I will take this down. Let's do one at a time. Let's take the outside one down first. And then I'll try and position this one. It doesn't have to be absolutely even, to be honest, because it's not going to be seen. It's going to be behind the front panel of the card. Didn't want to stick, does it? Perhaps I need to use regular magic tape rather than low tack tape. We'll manage, I think. Let's just see. Right. Okay. Let's take a look at this. This is the piece we need, the piece in the middle, the ring. Get this off. Okay. Lots of people were suggesting to me that I should have a magnet to keep my dies on. Well, you know, I always have a magnet there. I've got 2 boards of magnets at the back, and still I lose my dies, so it's not for lack of trying. Let me just trim this round. It's a bit close to the edge. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of glue stick on this, just to give it a little bit of slide. Otherwise it'll grab before I'm ready and might be in the wrong place. It's a bit pliable, so it might move out of shape a bit, so I might have to do a bit of easing to get it in the correct position. All right, let's have a look. I might take this top one off so I can see what I'm doing as well. Okay. This is stretched. I think that'll be okay. All right. Now, the next thing I want to do is to pop some of this behind there. But I've got to get my twinkles in there first. So, fortunately, as this is vellum, I should be able to kind of see where it's going. And I think I'll have the paler at the bottom. Oh, where's my twinkles? Let me just see what they look like against. Are these the ones? Do you know, it's the tiny bits out of here that are more bluish. I don't want the big ones. I'll see what I can do. Let me just put some of this more, get some of the big ones out. Pop them in the bottom of this pot. So I can take the other ones out. Right, where's my picker-upper? A few of them won't hurt, but don't want the ones that look yellowish. I think that'll do. I think that will do. Okay. Now, can't pick that up. There we go. Use the appropriate tool, Christine. Right. I think I should cut a bit off this. Don't know which they should. I'll put the darker at the top and the lighter at the bottom, I think. There we go. Now I can trim round the rest of it with some smaller scissors. Right, give that a good press down now. Okay, now what I need to do is to put some foam tape around the edge to keep that at the right height. Okay. Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? Just against the white and you'll see. Okay, it's quite pretty, isn't it? Right, now press on. Let's get on to the butterflies. What I thought I'd do with the butterflies is to emboss them, emboss the wings, and I looked for various embossing folders to see what effect some of these would have. And that one is quite nice. It's got a, you know, a bunch of kind of dotty things, which might look rather nice. I think I'll try it there. Let's just see. It's a Craft Concepts embossing folder. So now I've got a bit of texture on the leaves. What I thought I'd do with my texture is to use some of this luster polish from Cosmic Shimmer. I think it's Cosmic Shimmer. Yes, Cosmic Shimmer. And this one is called Snow and Ice Luster Polish. I'll just give this a squirt of water. They say you're supposed to put a squirt of water on this before you put it away. Well, I haven't used it for donkey's ages, so it needs just a little bit of bringing back to life. It feels better now. Okay. Ooh. Have a look at this. See what condition it's in. Oh, it's fine, I think. So I'm hoping I'm just going to get a nice bit of twinkle onto this butterfly. Because these have got a really, really flat surface, it kind of means that you can hit the tops of the embossing rather than, you know, the valleys. Oh, look. A bit more on. Isn't that pretty? Just look. Oh, I love it. Absolutely. Oh, look, I brought some of the colour off the off the printing. That is printer ink from my printer. I must give that a wash before I try and use it again. But isn't that fab? Don't you think? So my intention is to put that onto that. Now, do I want a white one of these? Because now I've found my dye, I could have a blue one, couldn't I? Let me see. Let's see what we fancy. So I'm just going to actually give this a blast with my heat tool because it's a bit damp and I don't want it kind of going anywhere else. So I'll just give it a dry off. Do you know, I think we're all guilty of the same things, aren't we? Something comes into fashion, you buy a whole bunch of them and they go into a drawer and tend to get forgotten. But I thought I'd give it a bit of a go. Let's have a look. And then there's a sentiment. Have a great day, it says. Thought I'd kind of do it like that. Now, do we want a white body or do we want... Let's do, I've cut two out, so I could do both and just see what I think. If I cut one from a bit of this left over, take a bit out the bin actually, a bit off here, I can just cut one, can't I? Let's just, I'm so pleased I found it. Put it on the magnet. This is embedded in here. There we go, bend it. Bend it like Beckham. Right, there we go. I'll try it. I'm not sure if I like it yet, but I'm going to put some of the luster polish on this as well. But first of all, I'll just stick the two together. Sequins get everywhere, don't they? Let's put some of the luster polish on this. There we go. I will go and wash this sponge though. What do we think? I think we'll have that. Now I've done it. Right, let's glue this together. Put a little bit of... should I put a glue dot? I might put a glue dot behind there. That should grab it straight away. Okay. Now this, and I'll put some glue on this. That's going to need time just to set. The glue dot is fine, but of course the glue will take a while just to set. I think that's kind of enough, really. I'll stick those down. And I think that's kind of it. Didn't take very long to do at all, did it really? So, very quick card. A shaker. Using the printed watercolour background that I got from Pingwing, absolutely free, and it's come in quite handy. This is the second card I've used with it, so I'll just stick those together, and away we go. This is Clearly Besotted sentiment. I think it's a memory box aperture die. I don't know the make of this die. That's Alexandra Renke. And I think that's everything. So thank you so much for watching. Happy to say that which was lost is found. Wonderful. Great feeling. So see you again very soon.